Welcome, traveler. You have entered a realm of adventure. Prepare yourself for tales from beyond the dice.
Hey everyone, this is a little different to your usual Beyond the Dice storyline. We had a weekend away where all of our friends came together in a big party house and we played board games and RPGs and all that sort of stuff all weekend whilst consuming some alcohol. This was a little byproduct, something that I ran just for some fun. See what it would be like sticking a microphone in a small room where we played 5th edition Gamma World. I found it online a long time ago when 5th edition sort of just maybe a year after it came out. And I've kept it around because it was pretty fun. You roll up some random stats and stuff, and that's what this first episode will be. The first episode will be the character creation, goes on for about 30 minutes or so, of creating the characters on a roll chart. It's a little chaotic and because, we had been drinking since the morning, so just, bear with us. There is a new cast on this episode as well, some people that you haven't heard on the show before. Andy, Michael, Damien, and Aiden. Otherwise, Levi was on board, and it was a good fun old time. So we hope you like the show. It's just something extra we're putting out between the regular release. You will have the character creation episode, which is this one here, and then the full storyline in the episode above or below, depending on what app you use, and they should be released on the same day. If not, something has gone wrong, and it might be a week apart. But if you do see the other episode come up at the same time as this one, listen to this one first. There will be a part 1 and a part 2. Alright guys, thanks again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing the show with a friend. And I'm going to shut the hell up and let's get to it. Those of you who haven't heard the podcast before, our podcast is Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It takes place in a fantasy setting that has broken away from the fantasy times, or the generic medieval times that people do, and has excelled to a point past the industrial age and the modern age to like a cyberpunk future. So there are elves and orcs walking around big skyscraper cities and hover cars and robot arms and that sort of shit.
It's kind of like Shadowrun.
Bugs?
Is it just unbelievably buggy?
Oh yeah, there was some dialogue that was kind of broken and
Dunked on Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
And so the city that all of this takes place in is called New Ettica. And it has massive walls surrounding it, and it's a massive mega sprawl, a mega city, if you will. Outside of which, there are wastelands, different types of wastelands. Some Fallout 4 type wastelands where it's like very marshy and pools of radiated water and that sort of thing.
This cease and desist if you keep referring to like...
I didn't say that there were... I didn't say that there were Nuka-Cola bottles everywhere.
Bottle caps.
But there is also like a section of the wasteland near New Ettica that is Mad Maxian. So it's red earth. They need fuel to drive the vehicles around the canyons and all that sort of stuff. So I like mixing all my type of post-apocalyptic stuff together.
Sound like 2077 to be honest.
We did it. Haven't played it yet.
For all those listening from Project Red,
and we did it before. We did it before the game came out. We've been doing it for 4-5 years now.
Yeah. So you're saying every drop.
Yeah, that actually.
Yes. Besides,
you should be giving Dan the
You heard it here first.
Yeah. Look. Besides the gaming system called Cyberpunk. Anyway, what this little one shot will be is somewhere off in the wastes, outside of New Ettica, in one of the wasteland areas. The area doesn't quite have a name. This is the map. The people who were hearing this
Did
can't
you use the
see.
printer at this house?
If you hold up against the microphone,
Yes. I'm gonna hold the map up just in case you guys can. What's the synesthesia?
real
When you
close. If you have synesthesia,
synesthesia? Yeah, you might be able to see that.
You have to feel
Anyway, you guys can look at that in a moment.
It's just north.
North. So,
West.
South.
out in the waste somewhere, there are a bunch of characters which you guys will play. To create these characters, you will all be rolling on a chart, basically. Let's go with. We'll go with Curry. What?
Introduce yourself.
I mean, yeah, you can introduce yourself. You don't have to say a lot.
Do you want to tell your listeners that Curry isn't a brown man? I feel like that's important. These last
Probably the
sentences,
whitest person in the room.
No, absolutely.
I'll hold myself up to the mic and those who can listen to it.
He just likes curry, I guess.
That's not true. His last name is Curry.
You don't have
Like
to say that
King's
either.
Curry.
Here we go.
and his home address is.
Anyway, could you roll 1d10 for me and tell me the result?
The result is 6.
The 6. All right. Curry, you are
60.
human.
Okay.
Pure strain. You're the same race as the ancients, the original inhabitants of this world, this land.
I roll a 6.
Let's go with Aiden.
Hey guys, I'm Aiden. I'm the original inspiration for Party Boy Byron.
That's true.
Has he even admit to that?
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the best. He is.
He is the best.
Your characters are just wankers to him. That's the problem. Just mean people.
All right, roll.
Alright. D10.
Yes.
8.
Okay. You are what is called a revenant.
Revenant.
Yes.
Yes.
You were basically dead, but by the means of something, usually radiation or something artificial, has brought you back to life.
Also, you get attacked by a bear, but fended off and survive, and then win an Academy Award.
Yes.
Just never give up when you're attacked by a bear. As a revenant, can I now pick my name, or is it like
Leonardo.
no? It's gonna be more like death. I am death.
Actually, yeah, we'll do race by race. Oh, fuck! I just closed that. Damien, would you introduce yourself if you wish, and then roll a d10?
Yeah, I'm Damien. I actually really thoroughly like curry. As in
He's in this
the meal.
room.
The meal.
And he's a brown boy for those who are listening.
Yeah, I am actually brown. Okay. I got a 9.
A 9. You are an artificial life form known as a robot or a synth, whichever one you want.
They have those back then?
Let's go with robot because synth is already taken by certain franchises.
Oh, has it been?
Yeah.
Fallout.
Synthetic. How is that? Yeah.
Should we drink some Coca-Cola as well?
Robot.
But you know,
Robot
that's-
trademark.
They're going to listen to this.
You can't
All right.
trademark half
Andy?
a word.
Andy, my name's Andy. I am being held here against my will. I have a bag over my head. I was not told there would be a microphone.
Don't tell people that stuff.
I don't know much about D&D. I watched Lord of the Rings once. And
That's a fucking lie.
He's a massive
I
nerd.
have rolled a 9.
A 9.
Yeah, that's
Am
right.
I
You know what?
my Sith Lord as
Do you, if you want to keep it, if you want to vary it up, you can re-roll it if you get the same as someone else. All right, you want to be all right.
Come on.
You're a robot and or synth as well.
There's always two.
Robot and or synth.
Yeah, whichever one you want to call yourself. You know, you two could have a disagreement in what you identify as.
I think I'm a
Emotions.
person.
It's your boy Levi. I'm back. I'm not playing locate, but I'm still in the waste, and I'm got a 3.
All right, you sir are a beast. You
Yes.
evolved from some sort of bestial
You're a big bad
mammal,
boy.
an ape, a dog, a rat, a weasel, a leopard, whatever you want. One of those. But you're a beast person of some sort. Now, you can choose the shape in what your character inhabits. So, like for example, you're a beast man. You could say, "Oh, I evolved from one, but I'm not a humanoid furry beast man. I'm literally a dog that can talk." If you wanted to be. If you want to be a robot that is an orb with one leg and a satellite dish on his head, and that's what it is, then that's cool. You don't have to be humanoid shaped, okay? You get to choose. And we will go to...
It's fine. I'm used to it. Wait, so that's all of our races? We're all
That's
set.
your races. You're all set. Nobody got bug, or avian, or mutated human.
Promise were they?
I mean, we're all pretty mutated.
The ones we didn't get. Probably mutate. Yeah. Be synthetic and all that.
Okay,
That's-
so let's go with Revenant because he's on this
Half
page right
fire.
now. You gain dark vision.
Wait,
You.
where do I write that? Oh, yeah. All right, cool.
I mean, that shouldn't come up so much, but if you want to, you can write it down.
I'll write it down.
You're
just in
resistant
case.
to poison and the fearless mutations. Now, random mutations. You gain 3 additional mutations. You need to roll on the table. So,
I'm not
you
gonna
need to
write it.
roll a D100.
52.
52. Okay, so you are you're an undead. You're a revenant,
Yep.
a zombie of some sort with horns. You can gore them. You can use them to gore for 2d6 damage.
Sick.
So you have horns. You can choose where they go. And roll again for me.
I think they'll go on my head, thanks.
Does it have to be symmetrical?
It could be one unicorn horn. You need to
Sure, let's do that.
roll another D100.
Sorry. That is 68.
68. Powerful pheromones. You have
Sexy beast.
an unfair advantage on charisma and persuasion checks.
So they like the dead smell.
Is that just advantage? Is unfair advantage better than just advantage?
It's double advantage. So wait, do I get advantage on charm? Wait, was it?
Yeah, on like persuading, charming people,
Okay.
that sort of thing. And one more.
36.
36. 36. Formidable intelligence. So write +4 to your intel.
Wow.
So first off, as a revenant, your constitution and your charisma score are 16.
Okay. Charisma, 16. Wow, they like zombies. Yeah. And I'm gonna get a high intelligence also. Maybe low strength. if I'm-
stats? It's just
No skill.
It's just
I think we're just gonna get him.
A little bit patchy. He hasn't even finished creating his character yet. And he's based on like what hasn't even happened yet.
you're right. I'm sorry.
That's 15 int, then that means I get 19.
Yeah, so we're going to do the spread for you, the rest of your scores.
Okay.
So the 2 that I have read out replace the 15, 14. So take 13, 12, 10, and 8 and place them wherever you want.
13, 12, 10, and 8.
Yeah.
Bad. That's a 12, there's a 13, 10. Okay, so I'm going with 10 strength, 8 dexterity, 16 constitution, 16 intelligence due to me being a revenant, 16 wisdom, 12 wisdom, and 16 charisma. That is what I have.
Your skill abilities will just be those, but you +1 to two of your choice.
Yeah.
No, +2 to 2 of your choice.
This is the classes like D&D. Like,
You guys are just wanderers, so there's no class at the moment.
sure.
Dex. Who needs dex?
For the robots,
Synthwave.
your strength and intelligence is 16,
I like it, Andy.
and then use 13, 12, 10, and 8 for the rest, wherever you want to put them. That is up to you.
Roger that.
13, 12, 10, 8. Was that it?
13, 12, 10, 8. Yep. You guys get dark vision as well. Now you don't have to remember this, but just write Tin Man down somewhere. This is like a sub ability.
Right.
You're not considered a living creature. You do not need to eat, drink, breathe, or sleep. You can eat and drink if you want. In addition, you are immune to radiation, poison damage, disease, and petrification. You cannot be put to sleep. You do, however, take short and long rests, cooling down your systems, blah, blah, blah.
Does alcohol have the same effect on me that it has on carbon-based life forms?
No.
Can you choose it to?
That's a really simple question.
With a DC 10 Intel or Science check. If you are unconscious, people can try and fix you with a check. If they fail, they destroy you. They basically fuck around with your mechanics inside, and you just die.
Oh no!
Right.
Yep. So now you're gonna get your.
Wait, is it an intel check? Like, what's the check?
Yeah, Intel.
Okay.
So I need both of you all to roll 1d100, and I need you to do it 3 times. Either write the results down and then tell me, or I'll read them out.
So 63.
63 is Nightmare. Enemies are scared by your horrific appearance.
What? He can be a terrifying robot.
Go again.
Yep. 13.
Deadly Eye Ray. You can channel necrotic energy through your eyes.
Whoa, that's sick.
It's like laser eyes.
Yeah. Like a badass killing robot.
82.
82 is Rooted. You cannot be knocked prone and are pushed back 10 feet less than normal.
Which was that, 82?
He's cooked. No, he's
Cooked is a different ability.
42.
42.
meaning of life.
Formidable wisdom.
Formidable.
Plus 4 to your wisdom score. Roll again.
Sorry, just
Are you just
writing
writing?
that
Are you
down.
writing that down?
I could have just put 4 on the shut up. I didn't know when he started reading it. That's what it was going to be. Right. 22.
22. Extra arm. Gain an extra arm. You can use this arm to hold weapons and shields and items, etc.
Is it a robotic arm or could it be like a human arm?
It's up to you.
Great.
And you heard.
It's either 900 or 9. It's 9. That's 9.
We're rolling a D100. I don't know how you got 900.
That's it. What's that?
Composite. You are made up of a multitude of smaller creatures.
It's someone else.
Hence the human arm.
Brilliant.
What?
So you're a robot made up of
mini
you're a
drones.
robot.
You're a proper replicant.
Yeah, that's
It's made
sick.
of nanobots or something.
Yeah.
It's formidably wise.
You've seen some stuff.
And
Beast Boy.
So many different
Levi,
lines.
the Beast Boy. We'll do your powers and then I'll read out your extra ones.
99.
99? That's probably usually pretty good.
Yeah, or
Not in Call of
Wings! You gain flying speed equal to your walking speed.
So you can just fly
So he
wherever
just,
you
he
go.
just flies. He can walk as fast as he can fly. What's
Yeah.
that? What's the use of that?
90.
Get over
90. 90. Hold up. I gotta find it first.
Why you roll so high?
Telepathy. You can sense and send thoughts within 60 feet of you.
Send it.
Alright.
Also, you don't have to be like a bird-like creature. You're a beast,
I
remember?
was going to be a weasel. I'm leaning towards like a bird now.
But you can't because you're not an avian race. So you're just you're a mammal creature with
Weasel with wings.
78.
78. Reanimator. You can reanimate corpses.
Is that where I came from?
Yep.
It's canon.
All right.
You made with
And
Rihanna frequently.
yeah, nice.
Yeah,
A reanimator.
Spelled R-I-A-A-M-A-T-E.
I thought you were trying to
Common
reference some sort of
misconception.
song.
You gain dark vision, Beastman.
Cool.
And in addition, you can gain bite, horns, or talons mutations.
Does anyone not have
What they
dark
are?
vision? At least
bite.
the three of us do. One of you two does as well.
Bite.
I have absolutely nothing except my ability scores.
Yes.
So
Oh, are you? No, you get some extra shit. I'm sure you're
No, I think
radiated or
we're done with
something.
him.
no idea.
I think he's the
He's human. He's boring. Just nothing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
What? He's human. It sucks to be human, doesn't it?
If you want to roll, you can re-roll.
In fantasy, it does.
Alright, cool.
Oh, are there tables for each race?
unbelievably generic.
Up to 100. Tables for each race.
For each race, no. No, not up to 100.
So we're all rolling off the same table.
Yeah, you're
You
rolling.
don't want to know how the sausage is made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
What must
I want to know the mechanics, man.
This makes sense.
I'd like to know a
For my
mechanic.
race, it's worked out very well. Like,
Yes, it has.
Strength and Constitution.
Weasel
I've got
wings.
16. And then use
Yeah.
But for a
13,
robot,
12,
it makes
10,
sense.
8.
Wait, are the Wastelands even radiated yet?
Proficiency in stealth.
Really?
Your
This is
walking speed
fantasy
is
time.
40.
Wait, do you have a character name yet, Levi?
I think I'm just going to be Barry.
I was just about to write reanimated by Locag.
30 walking speed for you. I lied, pure strain. I read 2. You increase
Harry the
everything by
Badger?
3.
No, I'm a weasel, not a badger.
How's
Oh, so instead of the 2.
Instead of the 2, you increase. Increase by 3.
Should we give ourselves a name at this point?
You can definitely give yourself a name.
Who can't?
Everyone can give themselves a name.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like only Damien was allowed to.
1d10 piercing damage. If you need to know a mutation that I've given you, you need to know what it does. Let me know, and I'll find it for you. But we have a few more things to do on the ability sheet. On the skill sheet. Yeah. So you have a proficiency in all armor and weapons, all of you.
Everyone.
Yes, because you live in the wastes. You've had to use fucking shopping trolleys to defend off creatures
Proficiency
and
in what
such in
now?
the past.
Where do we run?
All weapons and armor. That doesn't really matter. 'Cause-
So we can just use whatever.
yes. So
So
you
we can
get
use whatever we
An
want.
extra armor.
a wanderer's
Proud of
wanderer's
yourself, right?
pack, and you can choose between light or medium armor. A shield if you want to. Everyone gets either a light or heavy melee weapon, and a ranged weapon. Light one, heavy one, a light gun or a heavy gun,
I'm gonna be bad
and
in combat.
ammunition. And then I will get you to roll on the junk chart.
Distinction between light and heavy is like using strength versus using dex.
Yes.
It's handy. Good to know.
So heavy melee and heavy firearm, right? If you want. Can you do that?
Yeah.
We get the choice between light and heavy or both. Yeah.
You can have ranged. It's either like a light bow, a short bow, or a long bow,
Yeah.
or a light crossbow, or a heavy crossbow,
Oh my gosh.
or like a pistol, or a heavier
Shotgun.
gun.
They
Yeah.
all use dex.
Let me just check. There won't be a whole lot of fighting, but
So I get my choice of armor, choice of gun, shield. Was there something I missed?
Ranged weapon, melee weapon.
Can we take
yeah.
30 seconds? I need, well, probably more like
Yeah.
a minute. I'm
So
gonna
the
take a piss.
gun is
Yeah.
a ranged weapon. Do you want to take them off?
Yes.
We don't need that here.
Ditched. Nice and quietly.
I don't know, what's the listener base like?
We'll edit it later. We'll get it later. In post.
Added in post.
Get some stock recording or something.
Mate, you
Make
think,
a soundboard of different words to like just place in there.
you think the budget of this is so
Urinate.
much higher than it is? Okay, the way I built my character, I hope there's not much combat.
yeah, we'll
because
say you use
Always
with heavy range. You use strength for your rolls
Cool.
Yeah, right.
because that's my rules for the podcast.
Is there magic?
People aren't born with magic.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what's the point of intelligence? If I can't cast...
So,
Fixing broken
There's more
robots.
skills.
I don't want to fix broken robots.
Curry,
Stakes are high.
I will get you to
What's your
roll
name?
on the
40% of
chart
our
for
party
me.
robots
Where's
and
the
L1s are
equipment?
at stake.
Equipment.
I'm the Bordertron 2077.
Oh my gosh. Buddhatron.
The what?
I'm Buddhatron because I'm very wise.
Because of
I
what?
have formidable wisdom. I was trying to assume
So
it was
we've got 2 copyright strikes. And what is that?
Buddhatron is definitely not a copyright strike. Where's that from?
No, the copyright strikes were.
the state of the,
You know.
the Buddha.
This is something else entirely. Isn't it?
Roll,
I don't know what it is. But
That's not how podcasts work.
3d4 for me.
yeah.
And you tell me.
They can
And the
take
sum?
50% of the proceeds from this episode.
6.
6. All right.
T-shirt.
They won't
1d100?
know how many t-shirts we sell.
6
from
times.
this.
What?
Yeah, but first time tell me what you get.
38.
38. Digital thermometer.
This is going in gear.
Yeah, this is going in gear.
It'll come in handy.
I reckon this will probably at least have 6 listeners because we'll probably all listen to it.
Is this a rectal thermometer or is it just a...
It's up to you.
Okay.
I missed something, mate.
It's both.
23.
We're just talking about the semantics of what happens when this blows up and we make lots of money.
Toy vehicle, roll a d6.
Just a toy.
Toy vehicle.
Toy vehicle. That's a 3.
3. You get a toy truck.
Nice.
Roll again.
I really dislike
High
this
value.
D4.
79.
79 is a 50-foot string of LED Christmas lights.
That'll be so useful.
They could be solar charged as well. Solar ones.
Synths don't celebrate Christmas.
6.
600.
6 is an umbrella.
Last one is 74.
74. Electric guitar.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay. And you rolled 4d4, right?
I rolled
3d4. 3d4. Cool. We'll have Aiden. Your character rolls 2d4.
His name is Jones.
Jones.
3 and 2.
What are you?
3 and 2.
Yeah.
Cool. You need to roll 5d8. Sorry, 5d100.
5.
Yeah.
Alright. 45.
45. You get pajamas. A set of pajamas.
Okay.
They don't fit. They're too small.
No, they're my pajamas from when I was alive. 76.
76 is a hockey stick.
Yes, that's my heavy melee weapon. 43.
43. 20 foot of electrical wire.
Okay, so the same as what Curry got, except mine doesn't light up.
And it's only 20.
Significantly shorter. Yeah.
Just worse all round.
It's the story of your life.
Oh,
Significantly shorter and doesn't light up.
stop shaming me. 28.
28. A 2-piece bikini.
Why?
Also doesn't fit.
Funny that. My Revenant
that it, or you got
identifies as
one more?
male. One more is 60.
60. A bottle of curry juice. curry sauce. Curry sauce.
How long have you two been?
That's a bit meta.
Alright. Damien, you want to roll? Actually, do everyone else want to roll theirs? Write their numbers down and then let me know. You roll yours and I'll read yours out now. 51. Rubber gloves. Elbow high rubber gloves.
That's how the curry juice was extracted.
Oh no. All over Jones.
For the benefit of our listeners,
Beer was
just
spilled.
knocked over a bottle of beer.
Forgive me.
5 sins.
I've got my numbers when you're ready.
Alright, everything else.
I got 45.
45 is pajamas.
Pajamas?
Pajamas again?
You said I don't have to sleep. Why do I have pajamas?
Well, I don't know.
You have to tell us. That's role playing.
That is actually why. Yeah.
Did it get you, Curry?
Next.
75.
If I don't get it off your character.
75 is
Don't
bottle of shampoo. Full.
I don't have hair. Why do I
Jones
have
isn't
all
gonna
this
last
crap?
that long.
It's the Wasteland, bro. You just gotta collect what you can collect.
Bottle of whose poo?
Shampoo.
Oh, shampoo.
Yeah.
And 96.
96 is.
Shampoo for my real friends and real poo for my shampoo.
Ooh. Roll 1d20.
That's really good. I think DJ Khaled is envious that you thought of that first.
It's a play on the champagne one.
Is that what the curry juice is?
15. Alright, you get a plasma gun. Now, this is ancient technology from a war long lost. A heavy plasma weapon.
Wow.
It, two-handed. It deals 4d8 radiant damage.
4d8 radiant. Now, that's two hands, so I can't wield that in addition to the shield what I've already got. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, don't get it. One anyway. Just took this was free.
And that was your last one?
Yeah.
Cool.
36.
36.
It just drifts back over.
Ammunition.
Just
For your
generic.
plasma gun?
6
Yes.
Let's go. Ammunition crate.
Full.
Plasma gun.
But not of ammunition. Something else of your choice.
Andy, don't leave some. Leave some. Give me that.
That's 36, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
16?
gonna get some.
16?
Do you want to have some of
Is-
these?
No, that's okay.
Do you have the runner?
Cast
I
area.
don't have the Rhino.
Okay.
Nice.
There's a chance. No.
He hasn't tested positive.
83.
That is a technicality. What? Nothing about my brother.
A tire iron.
Alright. That's it, just the 3? Yeah.
Do you guys roll the 2d4 to see how much you get?
Yeah, it's good, right?
Oh, wait.
Roll it. Roll
Bad.
2d4, and that's the most you get. Most
Oh, that's how many
extra
things
gear you
was
get.
it?
He got more because he's a human.
Okay, so I rolled 5.
More what?
So most what?
More garbage.
More
So I
garbage.
get more garbage then.
Yeah, how much more? You need 2 more.
An 88.
How much garbage
88?
do you have?
5 garbage.
Bonsai tree.
Ooh,
nice.
Garbage.
And then I got a 99.
99.
I'm
Roll
carrying 10 garbage.
1d20.
D20 gave me a 17.
17. You get a gamma field generator. It's a gadget. Creates a radiation field that causes 2d6 damage to anyone but the user. It's like a bubble around you, basically.
Yep.
Did you roll extras?
Including your friends.
So I got 5 total garbages.
Yep.
And I got my elbow high rubber gloves. So after that, I've rolled 38.
38 is a digital thermometer.
Cool. Then 10.
10 is a DVD player and recorder combo.
Nice.
What? Sick.
What year is this?
Dude, 1999 me would be so cool.
99.
Anything else?
Yep. I got after that 47 and then 12.
Okay. Handcuffs. Pink and fluffy. And what was the last one?
If we ever need
12.
to restrain somebody.
I had some
12.
suspicions.
A t-shirt with the Ultra Die logo.
Oh, that's from
D-I
somehow.
D-I-E? D-Y-E?
D-A-I?
Yeah.
Ultra D-A-I.
Oh. Like Hyundai.
Yep.
It's pretty dark in here. I can't even
Okay.
read that.
Ultra Die.
Does that have any armor
We got the
benefits?
candle for
No.
everybody else.
Yeah, I've actually lights in
But it is
It's actually that.
triple
No, they're
XL.
our lights. They're down lights.
That's bigger than me.
Oh,
At the speaker.
They're
geez, they're
hidden.
like super, camouflage.
Yeah, they're
And that was it for you. Did you get any extras?
What is that whip?
So when you were supposed to roll the 1d100, you had to roll 2d4 to see the amount of junk you get.
That was I got a total of 5.
I just rolled 3 dice.
That's 5 junks. That
Did you roll
Yes.
3 die or
Okay.
ultra
So
die?
all I've done so far is roll
Done.
3d100.
Okay, so now roll 1d4 to see what you get. How many you were supposed to get?
1.
D4.
So then I was only supposed to get 1 of those 3 things.
2d4.
2d4.
Oh, 2d4.
You just said 1
So I need
D4.
to roll
Sorry.
at least a 2 here, right?
2d4.
Shit.
Yes.
I'll have to throw my pajamas.
Wow, great throw.
Okay, that was a 2. We're all good. It's
Yeah,
exactly
cool.
3.
Alright, cool,
Roll
cool,
3d100.
And now, Harry, I need you to roll a 1d100 for me because you get something on the ancient gear chart.
Ancient gear.
That is
41.
Okay, now roll a d20.
12.
Okay. So, as you were looking and you found a skateboard, you removed it. This is on your travel at some point. You removed the skateboard from this pile of whatever. And what was the last one you got? 12. And you found yourself a anti-gravity belt. So you gain a temporary flying speed of 20 feet
So slow.
or 12 seconds.
Cool.
So 2 rounds,
Cool.
basically.
Yep.
And you also get the skateboard if you want it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Skateboard. What's happened here? It's like the next cycle. The future hit, and then everything went down to shit, and it's on its way back up.
Yeah, there was seemingly some apocalypse in between.
That was
So,
the second round.
I'm going to describe the scenario, the situation really quickly while you guys think about what you look like, why you're here. You've all been contracted by, say, your boss to help them with their business. Okay, that's the premise. You guys are all together because you'll be helping your boss with the premise. So while I describe the thingamabobby, the scenario, just think about what your character looks like, the items that you got, why they have them, what the items look like. If you want to incorporate them in any way in your character, just do so. Just give me 1 second. And
The choice that we were given before, like armor and melee weapons or range weapons, is that something we currently have on us?
you
Was
will.
that proficiency? Do we have the choice?
No, you get to keep them.
Okay, good.
So the light armor will basically be 12 DC plus your dex. Heavy armor will be 12 AC plus your dex. Heavy armor will be 15 AC. And no, 16 AC, but you minus 2 from stealth.
Yeah. Okay.
Heavy armor 60.
Yeah.
16 armor class. I can't ride on mine because it's all beer.
What was the heavy armor? Sorry.
16,
16.
but minus 2 from stealth.
Who cares?
We've
about
all
stuff?
gone heavy armor, haven't we?
I think so.
I
Yeah.
went like.
Oh, you?
I'll go light.
Are you wearing a black turtleneck or something?
Surely the bikini is light armor.
No, but my pajamas are heavy armor.
Pajama.
Leather pajamas.
PYJARMOUR.
You know, there's some relation to that guy with the pink fluffy handcuffs.
I think that's pronounced Pihamor.
Robots, investigation, tick that skill.
Robots investigation.
Beast,
Alright.
tick stealth.
Yep.
And human. Ancient tech and another skill of your choice. Tick that.
Gotta be armor.
Zombie boy, revenant,
Yeah.
intimidation. Tick that.
Scary zombie.
I have good charisma anyway.
What's conspiracy used for?
Hey, sorry?
Conspiracy, what's it used for?
COVID-19.
Probably conspiracy.
Very good, Jim.
FYI for everybody, I don't believe that.
But seriously,
that
what is it
straight.
used for? Is it, like, what do we...
Presumably either hatching or exposing conspiracies.
I wouldn't use it. Because that's for long-term stuff.
Planning.
Now, that was the character creation episode. You'll see that the next episode is a little bit longer than this one because it's the play episode. It's where we sort of start our little one-shot campaign and walk through the wastelands outside of New Ettica, fighting beasts and monsters and such in a sort of silly adventure. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoy the next episode a little bit more. Should be a bit more fun. This is just sort of the setup, so, can get a little dry at points, but hopefully that the guys were funny enough to keep you entertained, even for a few seconds or minutes or hours or days. Hopefully it didn't take you days to listen to this, because the episode's not that long. But anyway, thanks for listening to the show. Thank you for telling the show about a friend, or the friend about a show. Not sure which way it goes, can't remember, but we say it a lot, so it's kind of there. If you would like to find us on Facebook, if you use that social media platform, we are on there. You can search us up in the search bar part and right Beyond the Dice, you'll find us. You can find us on Instagram at Beyond the Dice. There's plenty of stuff going up there. Every few days I do like an aesthetic drop, if you will, on the story. Lots of cool old art or aesthetic styles that I like, I will place in the story. You can find images and the artwork for each show and all that sort of stuff on our social media. It's a good way of getting in touch with us is on Instagram, because I speak to a lot of my own friends there as well. We have a Discord. You can find that at our website, which is www.beyondthedice.com. Nice and easy and simple. If you do need that, again, that's www.beyondthedice.com. It's got a bunch of links to our various social and other places there. You can find us on YouTube. Most of the episodes are up on YouTube also. Where else? What else? Store.beyondthedice.com. We have a bunch of merch over there, and it's not just our podcast related merch, but it's got a lot of it has got a lot of merchandise based around RPGs and sci-fi and stuff like that. So if you don't really like our logo that much, but you want to buy something that's kind of related to D&D, fantasy, and or cyberpunk sort of stuff, you can find it there. So head on over there if you can afford to buy a t-shirt. It would be amazing, because it'll help us grow the show and help fund this little machine we're running. Now, if you can't afford to buy a t-shirt or a bag or a cap or a mask for your social distancing and stuff, that's okay. Don't stress. Please don't feel too obligated to. Obviously, it helps us if you do, but if you can't, then it's alright. So what you can do to help us and support the show for free is by telling that show about a friend, or telling the friend about a show, or sharing us on various social medias, getting in touch with us. Let us know how you're enjoying the show and how we're getting along. We love honesty, and our reviews is a big one as well. So if you have Podbean, or if you have an Apple device, or whatever app you use, please review us or comment, and hopefully we will see it. If we do, we will, but if we do see it, we might even read it out in the show. Sometimes it ends up in the bloopers parts at the end of the episode, so keep your ear out for that one. What else do we have? Do we have anything else that I can share? I don't think so. Anyway, I hope that you're having a good old time out there in this wild world we live in. Maybe one day, we get to finally, our consciousness gets transported into a robotic body, and we can walk around the world and fight against other robots. And then, if the robot body is destroyed, our consciousness goes woo all the way back to our bodies at home in the couch, where we're being plastered into and being fed with tubes or some strange thing. Anyway, enjoy your evening. I hope you liked the episode. The next one will be the actual gameplay part of it, rather than just the setup and the character creation. So, bye! Thanks for listening once again.